After a busy week of making pottery, I need to take a step back to reset both my mind and my space. In a world that feels so chaotic, sometimes the best thing we can do is create just for the joy of it. So today I'm painting for fun and giving the studio a little refresh. Let's slow down and reset together. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I am the owner and creator behind Whimsy Pots. We are in my studio and it is 1:30 p.m. and I am unapologetically in my pajamas. Today is all about resetting and relaxing and creating just for myself. It is a very scary and overwhelming world right now, and I need a little bit of self-care and paying attention to myself right now and what I need, while also not pausing my business needs, because we are also signing up for markets this week and doing a lot of moving forward with the business for 2025. So I can't halt absolutely everything. But today what I can do is light a candle and drink some tea and do some painting for just myself and reset my space. That way I feel ready to get back into making and put myself and my business in a good place come market season. The next 2 to 3 months is all about making. That way we can get ready for the markets that we have starting in May. I just signed up for another market yesterday and I anticipate getting approval for it because it's a market that I've been to before, and I signed up early in the sign up process. So that means we'll have 2 markets in May, and I will be signing up for one in June. And so if I'm accepted to that as well, I will have 2 in June because I've been approved for one already. And the ceramic process is a long one, so we have a lot of work to do. So I need my space to be a space that's comfortable for my mind and for my body. So we've got some work to get done. But first, I did a lot of making last week. My last video, you can see we made $1,000 worth of inventory for my market. So if you want to check it out, I'll link it below. Today, right now, I need to do some making that's just for me. And once we get my space back and reset, then in the next couple days, I'll start making for my business again. Since I make ceramics, I don't paint that often. I used to paint a lot more, but that was always just for me. But today, we're gonna continue to do this paint by numbers that I have, and I've not done a lot. Just the yellow bits is what I've done so far. I have the reference photo somewhere, but I think this is going to be like a starry night situation. So a lot of blues and purples and greens. But this one goes up to, I believe, 45 or 46 numbers. So I have a lot to do because I think I stopped on number 2. Yeah, I've done 2 numbers so far. Of course, we won't get it all done today, but let's spend some time by myself, getting some work done for me. And then afterwards, we'll have a beautiful artwork, potentially beautiful, to put in the studio. I'm drinking a wildflower and chamomile tea with honey, of course. I think I'm gonna put on something cozy to watch and get painting.
Who told you that it was too late? When was it that you started leaning that way? 4 tires cut into the clay. It dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up.
When I'm so zoned in and thinking that I've gotten so much done and I look up, I did a little bit of yellow here and a corner of blue. But this is what slowing down feels like. Here's what we got done. Man, you can't tell what it is at all, huh? But look at all the blue that we got done. Oh, here's the picture. Like a starry night. So some of that dark blue we got done. But I'm gonna finish today, and that means we got about half of number 3 done. So I did the second half of number 2 color, which was yellow. Number 3 is this dark blue. We've got a lot to go. Like I said, we have like 46 more to do. We're gonna love it once it's done. My neck hurts already and I'm getting tired, and so this is supposed to be like a calming, relaxing time. So I'm going to just listen to myself and what my body is saying and take a break. I'm still watching some cozy YouTube right now and still sipping on my tea that I'm almost done with. I think I'm ready to start to clean up this room. But first, actually, I'd like to see about signing up for a market. Oh, here we go. This place finally listed theirs. The registration fee is $60. I'm a little hesitant to sign up for this event because I got really conflicting opinions about it. There's been some people saying that it didn't look like it was all handmade vendors, although it is supposed to be all artists and all crafters. Some people were saying that they didn't make any sales. Some people said that they made 10 times the vendor fee. It is a very popular event in town, so I think I'm gonna sign up for it. It's also on a Sunday, which means my husband doesn't have to take off of work because he doesn't work on Sundays. So I think it's worth the risk in that sense. I don't have to travel far. It's a local event. I live in a very populated area, so I know the foot traffic is great. I went last year and the year before just as someone looking around, and there's a lot of people there. But it's such a big place. There's a lot of vendors, like 200, so it's a lot of, I guess competition, if you want to look at it that way. And there might not be all handmade vendors or all artists of the same caliber, but the fee's only $60, and I'm pretty sure I would make $60. I do try to do 10 times the booth fee though. I think that's, for my area, is a really good and efficient goal to have. It's really sustainable, and I've done that at most markets. So that would only be $600, and I think that even the okay markets I did, I made $300 and $400. So for the traffic that I know we're gonna get at this one, I would bet I would make that. But even if I didn't, I would still be a little disappointed, and I would know I probably wouldn't attend it again. But I think I'm gonna sign up for it regardless. So let's do that now. One of the things they ask in this application is preference on their placement. Now there's over 200 vendors. I don't know how they would be able to accommodate everyone. Maybe it's a first come, first served thing, or just they'll do the best they can. But a lot of the complaints that people had in vending for this was that no one could find their booth. No one was able to visit their booth because it was so far in the back. It goes very sporadically. And walking through myself, it was very confusing, and there were multiple people that I never ended up seeing because I just couldn't find their booth. So I wrote that I would prefer to be on there's one main pathway that kind of divides it. I would prefer to be in that area, and I would prefer to be away from other ceramic artists to give both of us a chance to see, different people. I don't know how they could possibly accommodate everybody. Now I can see where they could make the mistake of just allowing anyone to participate in this. It did ask me for my website, but it didn't ask me for my socials. So for my website, I just included my Instagram rather than my Etsy shop, because my Instagram right now is a little bit more full of what I represent. My Etsy shop is a little bit more bare right now. And they didn't ask for a booth setup picture or the item pictures. They just asked what kind of items that I make. So unless someone is really going to deep dive into whatever they put down for their website, I could see many people applying who aren't at the same caliber as other people, or maybe they are resellers of things like Temu and stuff. Thank you for your registration. You will receive a confirmation asking for 4 images of your work. My desk is an absolute mess right now, so I'm going to tidy that up. And then we're going to start to mop the floor and clean our wheel and get a lot of reclaim made right now. So let's get started.
visions of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. Dandelions, rustling leaves, just like in my childhood dreams. You're as delicate as a leaf, you don't know what you mean to me. I don't wanna lose you.
Okay, walking in. Our reclaim area is nice and tidied up. No more clay just surrounding the reclaim buckets. And the reclaim was such a perfect consistency to put on the plaster boards. I'm really happy to have that done. Now we have a full 20-pound bag of clay and another 10 pounds of reclaim already made. And here's gonna be another 10 or 15 pounds. So we have a lot to work with in the next week or two for throwing, so that's wonderful. Here's my pegboard that still needs some accessories so I can hang up some extra tools that I have. But I got this new ivy that I just wanted to decorate the space with a little bit. So this looks so cute. I might add some clips to hold it on a little bit better, but it looks really cute. I got these new shelves to hold my glazes, and it holds the 16-ounce jars really well, and my underglazes are all here as well. Thanks for being here for a day of resetting and relaxation and creating just for myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Next time we're going to be making a lot more products and I think some new products as well. So I will catch you in the next one.
Feel it burn off the fire. Let go until there's peace.